Hi all, I wanted to make a quick video discussing futures. We never seem to be discussing futures. We are generally stuck with options. So for a brief moment, let's just discuss futures. Before I begin, I would like to mention that this is an educational channel. All content over here is for the sake of education. Kindly read the disclaimer you see on the screen and in the description below. With that said, let's start. So we'll straight away go to a page. This is the page. I've got Reliance Industries on the left and Reliance Industries futures on the right. Let me just click on this also and make it Reliance Industries. So now I have Reliance Industries on both the screens, on the left as well as the right. It's a spot chart of Reliance, and I'm going to be using fares for this demo. I've not been using fares at all, so there's no balance in my fares account. I've not been using fares. I've not been using Zerodha. I've not been using mstock. What else? I've not been using Access Direct, and currently I'm only using Dhan for whatever little bit of trading I'm doing. All right. So if I look at this into in Reliance, left hand side I've got the spot chart, and say I want to buy Reliance. First, let me explain this to you in the futures. Then we will see the benefit of futures compared to the spot price. So I'll right click on, this is the only thing that I like in, this is the most important thing that I like in fares and in Dhan. This feature is not there in Zerodha. That's why I've stopped using Zerodha. When I right click this, I've got the option chain over here. If I want the option chain, and I can right click and even go to the futures chain. All right. So now March is just about to close, and now we have the April, May, June futures, right? So for the sake of this example, I'll choose April futures because we are just about to go into the April futures. The series has already started, but the month has not started. So view chart. So now on the right hand side, I have got Reliance April futures, and on the left hand side, I have the spot price chart. All right. Say I want to buy one lot of futures. So one lot of futures in Reliance is 500, and I will be requiring 1,25,317 rupees to buy that one lot in futures. But the beauty starts now. If I want to carry this position overnight, I will still be paying the same. I would still be requiring only 1,25,317. So for simplicity's sake, let's just say I need 1,25,000 to carry 500 units in futures, and if I want to hold it for 4 days, I'll hold it for 4 days and I can sell it off. My capital requirement is below 1,30,000, right? But if I try and go and do the same thing in spot chart, if I select Reliance and if I select 500 quantity, for intraday I require only 1,27,000. But the moment I say I want to carry this overnight, this goes up to 6,37,545. You can say roughly 6,38,000 rupees. There lies the difference. If I want to carry physical shares coming into my demat account, and if I want to carry it for the next 4 days, for example, I'm saying it can be 4 days, 14 days or 20 days, whatever, it can be 2 days or whatever, I will require 6,37,500. You can say roughly 6,38,000 rupees to carry 500 shares of Reliance. 500 shares of Reliance in futures is one lot, basically the same thing, and 500 shares in spot is 500 shares that you're carrying overnight. It's basically a cash and carry trade. It's not intraday. So I require 6,38,000 rupees to carry 500 shares, normal cash and carry. All right. But if I do the same thing in futures, if I click on buy, one lot by default is minimum 500. If I carry this overnight, I still only require 1,25,370. Now you can say 1,26,000. So you see, if I had 6 lakhs of capital, I would almost buy not one lot, 2, 3, 4. How much is it? 4 lots. I can buy approximately 5 lots in the same price that I get equivalent to the same thing. 500 shares in Reliance in cash and carry would cost me the same as it would cost me for 5 lots, which is 2,500 shares roughly of Reliance to carry overnight if I have my position in futures. So there lies the beauty of futures. The problem with futures is that charges to trade in futures in India is pretty high. The taxes and when you look at the breakup of charges, you'll find that it's exorbitant. I think I'm not too sure whether it's STT or whether it's what charges, but whenever I've traded futures, I've found the charges to be very high. So be careful about that. So it's not like don't keep buying and selling futures, but there lies the advantage of futures. So if I wanted to buy Reliance with limited cash, I'm pretty much handicapped, so I can't buy too much. I can't even carry 500 shares. Suppose I don't have 6 lakh rupees capital, for example. I can't even buy 500 shares and carry it for the next 4 days. But in futures, I can do that. I can click on buy and I can overnight carry 500 shares. And the beauty is, even if I sell 500 shares, say I'm shorting 500 shares overnight, I will still require the same amount. The amount does not increase. So if I'm wanting to go short, not buy, if I want to hold a short position for the next 4 days, it's the same. It's 1,24,000 rupees. But if I want to short in in the cash segment, in cash and carry, and if I want to carry this overnight, it'll be above. It's not showing me the correct figure over there today. I think the I don't know why it's not showing me the margin required, but I'm sure it'll be in that 6 lakh range only. All right. So there is the, oh, it's not allowing me to sell because I don't have holdings, so I can't sell it. All right. In futures, I can sell, but in spot, I can't sell because I do not have it in my holding. So here I can sell 500 shares overnight and it will cost me 1,24,000 rupees, or you can say roughly 1,25,000 rupees. So there lies the advantage of using options. The other advantage of using options is you can also say, if I wanted to buy this, I could have bought this in options also. So I could have right clicked and gone to options chain, and this is closest spot price right now. I could have said buy and 500 and see, and it would cost me 15,000. Here it's what it's saying, 15,000. If I want to make it overnight, also it's saying 15. But options, as you know, can really spike and be mind-blowing at times. So if I had to personally carry, if I'm bullish or bearish in Reliance, for example, I would go the futures way instead of the options way. All right. If I wanted to carry a position overnight, if you look at a stock like Bajaj Finance, this is an expensive one. And if I click on Bajaj Finance here also, so now I have this spot chart of Bajaj Finance on the left, and I'll go to the futures chart. On the right, I'll select the April futures. All right. So the April futures here, the minimum lot size is 125. I require 2,20,000 to buy one lot. And even if I carry this overnight, it will still cost me 2,20,000 rupees. But if I do the same thing in the cash segment, and if I want to carry 1,25,000, say I'm bullish on the stock and I want to carry it for the next 4-5 days, it will cost me intraday 2,23,000, but overnight it will cost me 11,18,000. What I could achieve roughly in about 2 lakhs, I'm not too sure how much it was, 2 lakh something. Here it's costing me 11,18,000 rupees. So there lies the difference. All right. So if I was really bullish or bearish, instead of choosing options, I would choose probably the futures way, not take too much risk. Maybe I'll trade one lot, but the only thing that I need to be mindful about is the charges when it comes to futures is significantly high compared to options or cash and carry. Cash and carry, basically, I don't think there are any charges, or brokers are giving you cash and carry free, so there's not even a brokerage. But in futures, you will be charged, and not only brokerage, but also the other charges are really high. But it's worth it if you are pretty sure of your position, whether you want to buy and sell and hold that position. Suppose you have done your homework and you're pretty confident about what you're doing. You can never be 100% confident, but if you're fairly confident that you're on the right track and you want to hold a particular stock for, say, the next 10-12 days or 4-5 days or whatever, I think futures is the right way to go about it. I think there are certain advantages in futures compared to spot and options. I only wish the charges were a little low in futures. If the charges were lower in futures, I don't even think I would have touched options. I would have been playing futures all the time, but it is the charges in futures that bother me, and that's why I only trade in futures when I'm very certain about what I want to do, in which stock I want to do, and then I play that accordingly. All right. So there lies the basic advantage when it comes to futures over the spot price. And if you're very certain you want to trade a particular stock which is in the FNO segment, generally there are about 50 stocks that are currently trading in FNO. I heard recently that Zomato and Geo Finance has been included, and I think Britannia and some other company has been taken out of FNO. So these things keep happening. Also, stocks keep going into banned and unbanned territory. So you have to be mindful of those things also. But if you've done your homework and you're pretty sure, there are people who only trade one stock and they only specialize in one particular stock. For example, I myself was trading only SAIL and Tata Motors for a long time. So there may be people who only trade Reliance or only trade TCS. There are people who do stuff like that. They will only trade Reliance, whether it's a cash, whether it's options, or whether it's futures. They'll only be focusing on Reliance all the time. So if you're a person who wants to study one particular stock very deeply, you're better off spending some time on futures as well, because there are some advantages to futures that you don't have in the cash and probably in the option segment as well. Option, I would doubt. The only problem with option is the maddening spikes that you get every now and then. Future is a little less spiky. Those erratic spikes generally don't happen in futures, and that way it's a better platform. Only be mindful of the charges as it's a little high. So guys, the basic benefit is if you want to buy or sell in futures, you need significantly less amount compared to the cash segment. I think it's 1/5 basically. And if you're very certain about what you're doing, then this is not a bad way to go about doing it. It's actually a very good way trading futures. All right. So spend some time, do your homework, go through the 50 shares that are in the FNO segments. Maybe you will find something that you will like, deep dive into it, study it very well. And probably if you spend a lot of time with one particular stock, you will get really good at it. And maybe you would want to trade that in future segment moving forward. Instead of taking 10 trades a day, you're better off, if you're very sure about long or short, better take one trade, sit on it for 15 days. That way you make some real money, whether it's long or short. And one of the best ways of going about doing that is the futures. All right. So thanks a lot, guys. I hope I could tell you the cost benefit of futures compared to spot. And I hope this video was helpful to you in some form or the other. If it was, then please like and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. If you're already a subscriber, consider becoming a member on the channel by clicking on the join button. Also subscribe to our free Telegram channel. The link is given in the description in all our videos. And our Amazon affiliate link also is given. If you want to buy anything from Amazon website, just click on our Amazon affiliate link. You don't pay anything extra. We receive a small commission every time you make a purchase through our affiliate link. Thanks a lot, guys. I hope you all are having a good weekend. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.